Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our breaks today. It is August the 21st, I think. Yep, 21st. Hope everybody's doing all right this evening. Looks like we've got about 15 minutes before we get started. So I'm going to take care of some clerical stuff real quick before we get started. It's been quite a week for sports cards. Been a lot going on. And frankly, it's been a little jarring. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing? Good to see you. I think I need to update the big board. Let's see. Looks like we're down to two for Chrome. Select sold out. Megabox is sold out. Illusions has 20 left. And Tier 1 has 160 left. Good gracious. Yikes. Hey, Keith, how are you doing? Alrighty. Got that all updated. Looks like I need to update our list real quick. And I'll open a pack or two, make sure everything's working right for the lights and whatnot, but I feel moderately confident that they are, just because I leave them in the same spot. And this is kind of a permanent, this table is permanently set up, so Yeah, I forgot about that. Keith, you're up. Yeah, goodness. You all don't get that kind of weather very often. And honestly, it's not something that I avoid very much this time of year for work. Usually I'm hip deep in conference calls because it's either headed to Texas or headed to Florida. It's usually not headed to Connecticut and New York and that whole greater New England area. It's pretty nuts. Well, hopefully it won't be that impactful. Just some rain and a little bit of wind. Yeah, that's a tough thing to stay prepared for, to lose power for that extended amount of time. That's kind of a tough thing to stay prepared for sure. All right, looks like we're down to one spot left in Topps Chrome. Well, that's good. If you've got a generator, you're in good shape. Most people don't. Right, I think I've got all my general housekeeping stuff done, so I'm gonna open the pack real quick. I got in a fresh batch of 92 Upper Deck Baseball High Series this week. Got a couple nice clean boxes in. Of course, they've got the dual bench and Morgan hero cards. Speaking of, look, we've got one right there. First pack, nailed it. Boom. How about that? I like how they both have white Upper Deck polo shirts on. I'm going to assume that was from when they sat down and signed the 2,500 cover cards. Hey, Phil, how are you doing? I guess I better get my sleeves ready. Put these down. I have to sleeve that baseball hero just on principle. I don't know if it's worth anything necessarily. Probably should go in a quarter or 50-cent box, but I generally sleeve them just because. Hey, Anderson, how are you doing? So these packs are partial low series 1 through 700, and then there's a handful of high series cards, 701 through 800. Little Kirby got hit with the roller there at the top. Can't. Jay Buhner. I believe these are all low series cards. Here's first high series card, Mike Morgan as a Cub. Not liking that light right there. There we go. I bump into that whenever I'm walking past this table. Billy Swift. Rene Gonzalez. Melito, Pasquale's brother, and the greatness of Eric Davis. Well, thanks for whoever hit the like button. Definitely giving me the benefit of the doubt this early in the program. I'll go ahead and put that box front and center since it's the first one. It's been a wild, wild week in the world of cardboard. I don't know if you all have heard yet or not, or read it on the interwebs about fanatics basically approaching Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association and offering them a bazillion dollars for their exclusive license beginning in 2025, but that will be happening, I guess, the beginning of 26. Fanatics will be the sole trading card partner of Major League Baseball and Major League Baseball Players Association, which caused quite a stir online this week, as you can imagine. There's a lot to process with that going on. It looks like that they've also approached the NFL and the NBA and are probably going to have the same agreement with them, whereas all the leagues and the players associations, I guess Fanatics is forming a new company in conjunction with the leagues and the players association, so they'll have an equity stake in the new company. So that was quite a massive tidbit of news that came out Thursday. Thank you, John, for closing out Chrome. Go ahead and update it. It's sold out. Looks like we've got about 3 minutes before we start with Chrome. I guess I should go ahead and get the random ready. All right. Looks like we've got a couple minutes. I'm going to open another pack. A little Bobby Bow on the back in a Mets uniform, which always makes me smile for a multitude of reasons. Yep, John, you did. Thank you for doing that. Yep, you got the last spot in the Chrome Random team. You certainly did. 400 home run club. Eddie Murray. Awesome Hall of Fame switch hitting Eddie Murray. Little Dan Gladden. Little Jack Morris as a Blue Jay. Keith Miller. Most exciting player, a very thin Barry Bonds, who I believe in this picture looks like he wears a normal size hat as well. Looks much different than the Bonds of 10 years after this. And the sad thing about that is he would have been a Hall of Famer even if he hadn't done all that stuff. He was that caliber of player beforehand. Now, he might not have hit 700 home runs, but he was, even in his Pirate days, was an elite player without question, and didn't need to juice up like he was a racehorse. What is that? Something on the top of that card. Well, alrighty. It looks like it is 7 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2021 Topps Chrome Baseball Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random team breaks, we'll list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Tom in the top spot and Wallengarrett in the bottom spot. All righty. So we'll just pull up our list. Cut and paste it over to the right and then sort it by everybody's names. See who has which teams. All righty. So Bobby's got the Astros and the Marlins. Daryl's got the Diamondbacks. Eric K has the A's and the Mariners. Eric R has the Rays, the Red Sox, the Royals, and the White Sox. John F has the Cubs and the Indians. John G has the Braves, the Cardinals, the Giants, and the Mets. And John K has the Phillies. Keith N has the Rockies and the Twins. Keith W has the Padres. Lawrence has the Blue Jays, the Brewers, the Dodgers, and the Nationals. Ronald's got the Orioles and the Rangers. Tom's got the Angels and the Pirates. And Molinari has the Reds, Tigers, and Yankees. All right. Good luck, everybody. So this is our first view of 21 Topps Chrome. Should be fun. I think there are 7 base packs, and then there is a special refractor pack, like there usually is. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. So I guess the refractors are within the packs. So it's an 8-pack box. I stand corrected. So I guess they put the refractors in kind of like with what they did with Heritage this year with the mega boxes. All right. First card is Yoan Moncada for the White Sox. I just want to sleeve these as we go since I'm shipping them all. Clark Schmidt rookie for the Yankees. Then we have a Prism refractor of Jose Altuve for the Stros. And then we have a 35th anniversary 86 retro Luis Garcia for the Nationals. Not too shabby for our first pack. An insert, a rookie card, and a refractor. Pack number 2. Tyler Glasnow for the Rays. Then we have a Ian Anderson rookie refractor for the Braves. And then we have a pink, looks like a pink speckle refractor of Matt Olson for the A's. And the refractors are on much thicker stock, and this is serial numbered 325 out of 350. How about that? Usually don't see serial numbered refractors in blaster boxes. Nice change of pace. And then our last card in the pack is a sepia refractor of Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. So we had three refractors in one pack. Base, Pink Sparkle, and Sepia. Not too shabby there. Not too shabby. Pack number 3. First card is Luke Voigt for the Yankees. Next card is Justin Upton for the Angels. Next card is Luis Patino, rookie for the Padres. And then our last card in the box is a Sean Murphy Future Stars insert for the A's. Next pack. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Then we have Francisco Lindor for the Indians. I wonder if they'll get his team updated for Sapphire. And then our last card is a Kevin Newman pink refractor for the Pirates. Next pack. First card is Devin Williams for the Brewers. Next card is a refractor of Luis Castillo for the Reds. And then our next card is a baseball insert of Jorge Posada for the Yankees. And then our last card is a 35th anniversary 86 retro insert of Luis Robert for the White Sox. Next pack. First card is David Dahl for the Rockies. Next card is Shun Yamaguchi for the Blue Jays. And then we have Carlos Santana for the Royals. And then our last card is Adonis Medina, rookie sepia refractor for the Phillies. Next pack. Austin Meadows for the Rays. Matt Olson base for the A's to go with the pink pebble refractor we pulled earlier. And then our next card is Marcus Semien for the A's as well. And then our last card is a Zach Greinke pink refractor for the Astros. Last pack. Joey Gallo for the Rangers. We have Didi Gregorius for the Phillies. Gotta get some more sleeves. Didn't have nearly enough sleeves out. Then our next card is a Wilson Contreras refractor for the Cubs. And then our last card in the box is a Jake Cronenworth 35th anniversary insert for the Padres. All right. Now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. My goodness, there are a lot of refractors in this. 2, 4. So there were 9 refractors in an 8-pack box. And I guess the bonus, and I apologize for stating it incorrectly in the break description, instead of 4 sepia, it was 2 pink and 2 sepia, or the bonus quote unquote refractors. So we got 2 sepia, 2 pink, the pink spec, and then 3 base, and then 1 prism refractor. So that's pretty good. So we'll go through the inserts and the rookie cards and our prism parallels and see who got which one. So first we'll go through our inserts. So the first one is our 35th anniversary Jake Cronenworth for the Padres. And that goes to Keith W. Congrats on that, Keith. And then next is our 35th anniversary Luis Robert for the White Sox. And that goes to Eric R. Congrats on that. And then our last 35th anniversary is Luis Garcia for the Nationals. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then our next insert is our Sean Murphy Future Stars insert for the A's. And that goes to Eric K. Congrats on that. And then our last insert is our Jorge Posada baseball insert for the Yankees. And that goes to Wallengary. Congrats on that. And thanks for joining us this week. So next we've got a couple of base rookie cards. Our first one is Luis Patino for the Padres. And that goes to Keith W. And then we've got Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. And that goes to Wallengary. Congrats on that. So next we'll go through our refractors. First are our 2 sepia refractors. And our first one is Adonis Medina for the Phillies. And that goes to John K. Congrats on that. And then our second sepia refractor also goes to the Phillies and John K. It's Rhys Hoskins. And then next is our Kevin Newman pink refractor for the Pirates. And that goes to Tom. Congrats on that, Tom. And then next is our Zach Greinke pink refractor for the Astros. And that goes to Bobby. Congrats on that, Bobby. And then next is our pink, I'm going to call it pink spec or pink sparkle refractor, serial number 350 of Matt Olson for the A's. And that goes to Eric K. Congrats on that. And then next is our prism refractor of Jose Altuve for the Astros. And that goes to Bobby. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next, our 3 base refractors. First one is Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. And that goes to John F. Congrats on that. And then our next refractor is Luis Castillo for the Reds. And that goes to Wangari with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our last refractor is our Ian Anderson rookie refractor for the Braves. And that goes to John G. Congratulations on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Topps Chrome Baseball Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes with our 2020 Select Football Random Team Blaster Box Break number 7. Thanks again, everybody. That's it. I thought that was pretty nice. Always nice to open Chrome. I think it just released yesterday. Pretty nice. A lot of shine, a lot of refractors. I was kind of caught off guard with that pink speckle refractor. It was serial numbered in a positive way, but still a little caught off guard by that. That was nice. I'm just going to set up our random real quick for select, and we'll get started with that. Alrighty, well, it looks like it is a few minutes after 7:15, so let's get started with our 2020 Select Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 7. Just like with all of our random team breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once. Twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got John in the top 2 spots and John in the bottom spot. So we'll just cut and paste our list over to the right. Sort by everybody's names. See which teams everyone has before we open our box. Alrighty, so Brian's got the Cardinals, the Chiefs, and the Packers. Daniel's got the Chargers and the Falcons. David has the Browns. Eric has the Saints. Fred has the Bengals, the Bills, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Giants, the Raiders, the Rams, the Texans, the Titans, and the Vikings. John has the 49ers, the Bears, the Broncos, and the Washington football team. Linda has the Jaguars and the Panthers. Maddie has the Patriots and the Seahawks. Mike has the Colts and the Jets and the Steelers. Rogers has the Buccaneers, and Steve has the Dolphins, the Lions, and the Ravens. All right. Well, Phil, tell Macy I said hello. All right, let's open our box and see what we get. I don't want to brag, but I feel like at this juncture I've got pretty adept at opening blaster boxes. Of course, I probably just jinxed myself for my next like 6 breaks. I feel like I'm doing all right with that. All right, first card is Zach Moss rookie for the Bills. Hopefully we get a lot of nice rookie card content like we normally do out of our select blasters and mega boxes. Then our next card, is a lime green prism die cut of Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Nice little rookie prism there. And then our next card is a tricolor die cut prism of Carson Wentz for the Eagles. Not the Eagles quarterback we were hoping for. And then our last card of the pack is a Jason Huntley rookie, again for the Eagles. So that was a good start. 2 prisms, 2 rookie cards. Next pack. First card is Damon Arnett, rookie for the Raiders. Then we have Javon Kinlaw, rookie for the 49ers. And then our next card is a Russell Wilson Hot Stars insert for the Seahawks. And then our last card in the pack is a Keyshawn Vaughn rookie for the Buccaneers. Next pack. Speaking of the other Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts, rookie for the aforementioned Eagles. We have Khalil Mack for the Bears, first veteran base card in the box. Being in the 3rd pack, I'll take that as a good sign. And then next we have a tricolor prism die cut of Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. Nice little hit for the Packers spot. And then our last card in the pack is CeeDee Lamb, rookie card for the Cowboys. Pack number 4. First card is Brandon Ayuk, rookie for the 49ers. Next card is a lime green prism die cut of David Johnson for the Texans. And then our next card is a John Elway Unbreakable insert for the Broncos. And then our last card in the pack is Saquon Barkley for the Giants. Which will be our 2nd veteran base card of the box. Pack number 5. I spoke too soon. Kirk Cousins for the Vikings. Ooh, the next one is nice. And then our silver parallel for this box is, look at that. How about that? A little Justin Herbert for the Chargers. It's got a little notch right there at the top. Not super huge. Not too bad. You get 1 silver per box. Ours is Justin Herbert. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And then our next card is a tricolor die cut prism of Jacob Eason for the Colts. And then our last card in the box is Cam Chancellor. So we got 2 veteran base in that pack, but we got a Justin Herbert silver, so I guess that's all right. Last pack. First card is Anthony McFarland Jr. rookie for the Steelers. Our next card is TJ Watt for the Steelers. Now here's something interesting. So we have a Joe Burrow 96 retro insert, but it's the silver version, which we have not yet seen, or I haven't, and we've opened quite a bit of select this year, both the blasters and the mega boxes, and this is the first silver version of this that I've seen, and it's Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Not too bad there. It does say Prism. I love how the backs are just like those cards too. That is awesome. Fantastic. Great hit for the Bengals spot there. And then our last card in the box is an Antonio Gibson rookie for the Washington football team. All right. Not too bad a box there. All righty, since we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. I think I will start with our rookie cards, and then we'll do our inserts, and then we'll go through our prism parallels. So we'll go through our rookies first, and our first one is, I guess it would help if I put the list up. There we go. Our first rookie is Antonio Gibson for the Washington football team, and that goes to John. Congrats on that, John. And then next is Anthony McFarland Jr. for the Steelers, and that goes to Mike. Congrats on that, Mike. And then next is Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers, and that goes to John. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then next is Jalen Hurts rookie for the Eagles, and that goes to Fred as well. Congrats on that, doubling up, back to back. Then our next rookie card is Keyshawn Vaughn for the Buccaneers, and that goes to Roger. Congrats on that. And then next is our Javon Kinlaw field level rookie for the 49ers, and that goes to John. And then our next rookie is Damon Arnett for the Raiders, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our next rookie is Jason Huntley for the Eagles, and that goes to Fred as well. Building up the big stack. And then our last base rookie is Zach Moss for the Bills, and it goes to Fred. Congrats on that. So next we'll go through our inserts, and our first one is our John Elway Unbreakable insert for the Broncos, and that goes to John. Congrats on that. And then our next insert is our Russell Wilson Hot Stars for the Seahawks, and that goes to Maddie. Congrats on that, Maddie. And then our last insert is our Joe Burrow 96 Retro Prism for the Bengals, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. So then next we've got our Prism Parallels. We've got 1 silver, we've got 2 lime green, and then 3 tricolor die cut prisms. And our first tricolor die cut prism is Jacob Eason for the Colts, and that goes to Mike. Congrats on that. And then next, our next tricolor prism is Aaron Rodgers for the Packers, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then our last tricolor die cut prism is Carson Wentz for the Eagles, and that goes to Fred. And then next we have our two lime green die cut prisms, and our first one is Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, and that goes to Mike. Congrats on that. And then our second one is David Johnson for the Texans, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then last but certainly not least is our Justin Herbert rookie silver parallel for the Chargers, and that goes to Daniel. Congrats on that, Daniel. All righty. All right. That concludes our 2020 Select Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 7. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with our 2021 Bowman Baseball Mega Box Random Player 1 Box Break number 5. Thanks again, everybody. All right, give me just a second. I know we've been selling some spots in this one, so give me just a moment to get our list in order for this. Thanks to everybody that's been picking up those spots, and then we will get started with Bowman. I feel like for some reason I'm moving a little slow this evening. Since we're already a little off schedule. But I'm not going to get too worried about that. Sometimes those things happen. Alrighty, looks like Bowman is sold out. Thanks to everybody for picking up those spots. That was a little down to the wire on that one. Give me just a minute to get our random set for this and we'll get started. Alrighty, let's get started with our 2021 Bowman Baseball Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 5. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. One caveat for this break, because it's the Mega Box format, and I believe I put this in the break description, there are 4 pack spots that are listed after the alphabetical player list. And whoever hits those spots will receive the 4 base Bowman packs that are in the Mega Box. All righty. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Jim T in the top spot. I can get my cut and paste to work right. And we've got Lawrence in the bottom spot. So just blow our list up. Scroll down to the bottom and see who got the pack spots. All right, so it looks like Lawrence got 2 of the pack spots. Jim got 1 and Brian got 1. All right, congrats on those. And we'll go ahead and cut and paste our list over to the right and sort it by everybody's names. And scroll through our list so everybody can see which players they have before we open our mega packs. Oh, shoot, if I can get my mouse to cooperate with me. There we go. Alan, I don't know if you happen to be in the live stream or not. You just bought spots a little while ago, so I'm going to assume you are. I just want to say, I grew up not too far from you. I actually graduated from Gate City years and years ago. But I thought that was interesting when I saw the city you're in. Hey, Justin. How are you doing this evening? Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. All right. There are 2 mega box packs. There are 4 base packs. We'll set these over here. Of course, we'll ship those out unopened. Mega box pack number 1. Color, or is that an insert? I think that's base. Fantastic. Fantastic. First card is Mackenzie Gore. I'm doing fantastic, Justin. Thank you for asking. Next card is Alexander Ramirez, first Bowman. And then we've got a purple parallel, Jordan Belazovic, I think. I never can get his name right. Nice purple refractor there. Not serial numbered unless I'm missing it in the refractor pattern, and I don't think I am. Huh. Not numbered. Oh, how about this? Little Blaze Jordan. Not too bad. First Bowman. And then our last card is Francisco Alvarez. Alrighty. Here is our second Mega Box pack. Insert, no color. First card though, Aaron Sabato. First Bowman, not too shabby there. And our next card is Logan Gilbert. And then our next card is a Rookie of the Year favorites insert of Luis Garcia. Then our next card is George Kirby. I feel like I pull George Kirby out of every Mega Box I open. And then our last card is Nick Lodolo. Alrighty, now that we have opened our Mega Box packs, let's go back to our player list and see who got which cards. So first we'll do our insert, which is our Luis Garcia Rookie of the Year favorites. And that goes to Eric K. Congrats on that. And then next is our purple parallel of Jordan Balazovic. Is he not on the checklist? He should have been. So we'll random that because he's not on the player list, even though he should have been. Sorry about that. Next card is, next we'll do all of our base cards. Hey Dusty, how are you doing? First one is Nick Lodolo. Oh my goodness, I have the wrong list up here. No wonder I'm not finding anything. Oh gosh. So here's the situation, everybody. I've made a terrible mistake. I have cut and pasted the wrong player list beside our random list. I've got the 2020 Bowman list is why the Jordan and Lodolo cards are not on the player list. So what I'm going to do, since we already have a set random list, is I'm going to get the player list from the 21 version and cut and paste it in this column. I'm not going to rerun the random because we already have it and it's established. But I'm going to redo the players on the side. I've got it in Excel and in an Excel sheet, and it'll take me just a moment. I apologize for the error on my part. Good gracious. Waiting for my, there we go. There's my spreadsheet off of OneDrive. Give me just a second. Again, I apologize for the error on my part with this. I'm getting the correct Bowman Mega Checklist from one of my previous breaks where it was actually correct. So I'm now cutting over. This is the correct list. So here's a situation. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots because this year's checklist had 8 fewer players. So anyone that has these 8 spots, I will send you refunds later tonight for your spots. It looks like Richard, I owe you 2. Richard, I owe you 3. Ronald, I owe you 2. And then Daryl and John, I also owe refunds for spots. So John F. and then John G. So again, I apologize about that, but this is the actual correct Mega Box list for the 21 set. I'm just going to go ahead and blow it up so we can actually read it. Okay, so let's go back through our list. Okay, so we'll start with our Luis Garcia, the actual Luis Garcia. Let me undo this. And that goes to David M. Congrats on that. And then our Jordan Belozovic, purple, goes to Richard. Congrats on that, Richard. Next, we'll go to our base. And our first one is Nick Lodolo. And that goes to Eric R. Congrats on that. And the next is George Kirby. And that goes to Evan. Congrats on that, Evan. And the next is Logan Gilbert. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next is Aaron Sabato. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is Francisco Alvarez. And that goes to John F. Congrats on that. And then next is Blaze Jordan. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next is Alexander Ramirez. And that goes to Joseph B. Congrats on that. And then our last card is Mackenzie Gore. And that goes to John G. Again, for the bottom spots there, I'll issue refunds for these particular spots since there was no player in the checklist for that portion of the list. And there are 4 packs. Will still go 1 to Jim, 1 to Brian, and 2 to Lawrence. Alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2021 Bowman Baseball Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 5. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with our 21 Panini Prism Draft Picks Football Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 3. Thanks again, everybody. All right, I know we're running about 5 minutes past schedule since I made a screw up with that last break. So give me just a couple minutes to set up our random for Prism. I think we've already got our list and everything. I just need to set the random up. Yeah, it's a pretty big news week, Dusty. Card-wise, I can't recall the last big news week would have been in 09 when Upper Deck lost their licenses, and then back in 05 when Donruss Playoff lost their baseball license. So it's been a Rough week for hobby news. John, I think you are. Let me double check real quick and I'll tell you, but I thought you were. I could be wrong on that. Let me check real quick and see. But I thought I could have swore you were. No, actually, John, you're not. You're not in this one. Well, alrighty. Since I know we're running a few minutes late, let's get started with our 2021 Panini Prism Draft Picks Football Random Player 1 Megabox Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Ryan in the top spot and Ryan in the bottom spot. Ryan T on the top and bottom spot. So we'll just cut and paste this list over to the right, sort it out by everybody's names, and we'll scroll through the list briefly so everybody can see which players they have in the break. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. So this box is the red ice prism. We've opened the orange and the gold, and now we've moved on to the red. Post a link real quick in the chat while we're going through the breaks for the schedule this evening. I'd meant to do that earlier since we've still got a few spots left here and there. I think Illusions is almost sold out, and then with Tier 1, we've got quite a few left. Alrighty, now that we have went through our list, let's open up our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So here's our bonus pack with our Red Ice Prism autograph. We'll save that for last. These are our 12 regular packs. By the way, that GC there, if you see those on the back of your Panini packs, that stands for Graphic Converting, which is the pack out facility where these packs were actually packed out. Derrick Henry. Then we have a David Johnson Red Ice Prism. Oh, how about this? Then we have a Trey Lance Crusade Red Ice Prism. Starting off hot in this box. Then we have a Kadarius Toney rookie. Then a Jamar Chase All-Americans rookie. Pack number 2. Tyler Boyd. Josh Jacobs. Chase Claypool Red Ice. And Kadarius Toney Crusade rookie Red Ice. And a Jamar Chase rookie card to go with the All-Americans that we pulled in the first pack. Juju. Red Ice Jared Goff. Red Ice Sam Ellinger. And then Pat Freiermuth rookie. And then our last card is a Justin Fields Crusade rookie. Nice. Next pack. Kyler Murray. Jacob Eason. And then we have a Debo Red Ice Prism. And then a Trevon Moehrig rookie Red Ice Prism. And then a Caleb Farley All-Americans rookie. Next pack. James Conner. Miles Sanders, Red Ice. And then Najee Harris, All-Americans, Red Ice. And then we have Mika Parsons, rookie. And Daz Newsome, rookie. Next pack. Devontae Adams, Patrick Mahomes. And then we have a silver, Jacob Eason. And a red ice Hamilcar Rashed Jr. rookie. And a Kadarius Toney Crusade rookie. I feel like that's like the third Kadarius Toney we've pulled in this box, and we're not even halfway through. So whoever has that spot is doing well. Chris Godwin. George Kittle, red ice. Then we have Elijah Mitchell, rookie red ice for the Raging Cajuns. Then we have another Sam Ellinger, rookie. And a Trayvon Moehrig, rookie. Next pack. Big Ben, Joshua Kelly, Russell Wilson, red ice. Then Rondale Moore, red ice. And then Najee Harris, All-Americans rookie. Stephon Diggs, Julian Edelman, red ice. And then Hamilcar Rashed Jr., All-Americans, red ice rookie. Followed up by his base rookie. Then our last card in the pack is a Elijah Mitchell rookie, which I think we just pulled his red ice in the last pack. Darrell Henderson, Adam Thielen, Daniel Jones, red ice. How about this? Little Trevor Lawrence, red ice rookie, the base version. How about that? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Little Trevor Lawrence. Last card in the pack is Rondale Moore, Crusade rookie. Trevor Lawrence on the back too. Very nice. Jonathan Taylor. Derrick Henry, red ice. Wow. And then Justin Fields, red ice. How about that? Back-to-back packs, Trevor Lawrence, and then Justin Fields in the red ice. And then we have Hamilcar Rashed Jr.'s 18th rookie card that we've pulled in the box. Just kidding. I think that's like his 4th. And then last card is the Trevor Lawrence base rookie. Awesome. Last regular pack. And we have Justin Fields on the back. First card is Jordan Love, Nick Chubb. Then we have Tyler Boyd, red ice. Oops. Gotta get some more sleeves. Kyle Pitts, red ice crusade. And then our last card is Justin Fields, base rookie. And then our last pack is our bonus prism pack, which will have a red ice prism autograph. Kind of gingerly with these packs since there's just one card in it. And Monty Rice, red ice prism rookie autograph. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. Let's see, we will start with, I guess I should put the list up, that would be most helpful. All right, got our list up. So we'll start with our base rookies and then move on to our refractors and then autograph. So first is our Justin Fields rookie, along with his red ice prism that we pulled. And both of those will go to Brian M. Congrats on those, Brian. And then next is Trevor Lawrence, who we also pulled a red ice prism of. And both of those cards will go to Ryan T. Congrats on those, Ryan. And the next is Hamilcar Rashed, who we pulled a base rookie, an All-Americans rookie, and I believe we also pulled a red ice prism and possibly a 4th card. And all of those cards go to Ronald. Congrats on those, Ronald. And the next is Rondale Moore. And that goes to Maddie. I believe we pulled a couple of his. Congrats on those. And the next is Elijah Mitchell, who we have a base card and a red ice prism of, and both those go to Ronald. Congrats on those. And the next is our Najee Harris All-Americans rookie. And that goes to Ronald as well. Congrats on that. And the next is Trevon Moehrig. I think we pulled a couple cards of his. And both of those go to Brian M. Congrats on those. And then next is Sam Ehlinger. I think we pulled a couple of his cards. And both of those go to Ronald. Congrats on those. And then next is Kadarius Toney. And those go to Stephen W. Thanks for joining us this week, Stephen. And then next is Daz Newsome. And that goes to Stephen as well. Doubling up back to back. Congrats on that. And the next is Mika Parsons. And that goes to Linda. Congrats on that, Linda. And the next is Caleb Farley. And that goes to Steve. Congrats on that, Steve. And then next is Pat Freiermuth. Or Freiermuth. And that goes to Carlton. Congrats on that, Carlton. And then next is Jamar Chase, and we have a base rookie and then also an All-Americans rookie. And both of those go to Ronald. Congrats on those. So then next we've got all of our prisms, our 22 red ice prisms and a silver prism. Our first red ice prism is Kyle Pitts. And that goes to John F. Congrats on that, John. And then next is Tyler Boyd. And that also goes to John F. Back to back, congrats on those. And then next is Derek Henry. And that goes to Linda. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is Daniel Jones. And that goes to Stephen W. with the triple. Congrats on that. And the next is Julian Edelman. And that goes to Ryan T. Congrats on that, Ryan. And the next is Russell Wilson. And that goes to Brian W. Congrats on that. And the next is George Kittle. And that goes to Stephen W. with the quad. Congrats on that. And the next is Miles Sanders. And that goes to Brian M. Congrats on that, Brian. The next is Debo Samuel. And that goes to Eric R. Congratulations on that. The next is Jared Goff. And that goes to Maddie. Congrats on that, Maddie. Doubling up. And the next is Chase Claypool. And that goes to Carlton. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And the next is our Trey Lance Crusade Red Ice Prism. And that goes to Ryan T. Congrats on that. And then next is David Johnson. And that goes to Stephen W. Congrats on that. And then finally, our silver prism is Jacob Eason. And that goes to Brian W. Congrats on that. And then lastly is our Monty Rice Red Ice Prism Rookie Autograph. And that goes to Ryan T. Congrats. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Panini Prism Draft Picks Football Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you supporting our breaks. Thanks to those of you that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in a couple of minutes with our 2020 Panini Illusions Football Random Player 1 Hobby Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. All right, give me a couple minutes to get set up for our Illusions break. Still not sure if we have spots left or not. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Dusty, it has been a rough week for card news. Looks like we've got 5 spots left if anybody wants to pick those up. It looks like we've got five left. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'm out of LaCroix, which I know is a tragedy that hurts everyone, but I'm going to run out to the kitchen real quick. So if somebody wants to pick up those last 5, by all means do. And then when I come back, I'll get our list straightened up and we'll get rolling. Alrighty, I'm back. Fresh drink. We get our list all up to snuff. Thanks, Richard, for taking those last 5. I'll just get that list finished out and we will be on our way. Alrighty, without further delay, let's get started with our 2020 Panini Illusions Football Random Player One Box Break number one. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org and the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got G.I. Jamie in the top spot. And we've got Vintage Treasure Thrift in the bottom spot. So we will just cut and paste that next to our alphabetical player list. I know there are a few folks in this break that are breaking with us for the first time this evening. So if you happen to be in the live stream watching with us and have any questions, please put those in the chat. So we're just going to cut and paste this list over to the right. We're going to sort it by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we'll scroll through our list so everybody can see who they have in the break before we open our box. Yeah, Ronald, I didn't go through all the commons. I didn't go through all the base. But I mean, I am shipping all the cards from that break, like I put in the break description. But I didn't go through just the base cards. I just went through the rookies and the refractors. But you'll get it. You'll get it with your other cards. Any teams anybody had with the base cards, they'll get those because I'm shipping all of them. I didn't go through all the base. I usually don't do that when I do the team breaks. I don't go through every single card. I just go through the rookies and the inserts and the refractors. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. So I've got 3 autographs. One of them is encased, has its own special pack, and I believe there is 2 memorabilia cards, a handful of parallels. Honestly, I forget how these boxes are open. There we go. So there are our packs. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to tear the box open because it's a little easier to get the packs out that way. So there are our 12 packs. Here's our encased pack. There's our empty box. So we'll save our encased pack for last. Yes, Pat, it is. We have already started the illusions break. Alrighty. When my lights wasn't on, one of my 800 lights that I have on my table wasn't on. I'm just going to kind of go through, well, actually I'm going to set these down and go through them. James Morgan, trying to get the light to tilt where this foil is a little difficult to capture well. James Morgan rookie. And then we have a Will Fuller red parallel, serial number to 399. And then we have a Brian Urlacher Living Legends insert, one of the acetate inserts that's in this product. I think there's quite a few of them. And Stephen Gilmore base and DK Metcalf base. Next pack. Tom Brady. We'll ship that. Oh, how about this? We have a lineage triple jersey card of Jim Kelly, Josh Allen, and Jake Fromm. So we'll have to run a random for that unless someone has 2 of the players on this card. Very nice though. Nice little triple jersey there. And then next we have a Joe Montana astounding insert. Awesome. And then next is Josh Allen base and Josh Jacobs base. First card is a LaMichael Pirine rookie. And then we have a Henry Ruggs III rookie parallel. Serial number to 499. And then we have a Drew Brees Shining Stars insert. And then we have Jared Goff base and Darius Slayton base. Next pack. First card is a Jerry Judy rookie. Next card is a redemption. What could it be? First Impressions autographed memorabilia red. Brandon Ayuk. Obviously doesn't expire for a while, so it should be good. So I'm guessing, just off the top of my head, because it's a red parallel memorabilia autograph, it's probably a patch. So it'll be a rookie patch auto of Brandon Ayuk. And then our next card is a Clear Shots insert of TJ Watt. And then our next card is Teddy Bridgewater base and Nick Bosa base. Next pack. First card is Gabriel Davis rookie. And then we have a Odell Beckham Jr. parallel, serial number 2/199. I'm going to guess that's the Sapphire parallel. Has beautiful color to it. And then our next card, oh, how about this? A Jalen Hurts Mystique insert. And then we have Odell Beckham Jr. base and Big Ben base. Next pack. DeAndre Hopkins base. And then we have a Chase Young rookie. And then we have a Patrick Mahomes Clear Shots. And then we have a Chris Carson's base and a Keenan Allen base. Next pack. Lamar Jackson. Then we have a Van Jefferson Instant Impact Jumbo Jersey. And then we have a DK Metcalf Clear Shots insert. Baker Mayfield base and Robert Woods base. Next pack. Keyshawn Vaughn rookie. And we have a James Morgan red parallel to $3.99. Then we have a TK Metcalf Shining Stars insert. Drew Brees base. And Will Fuller base. Next pack. First card is a Jonathan Taylor rookie. Get some more sleeves out. And then our next card is a Jalen Johnson Ricky Signs autograph card. And then our next card is a Astounding Peyton Manning insert. And then next is Ryan Tannehill base and Nick Chubb base. Last regular pack. Oh, how about this? Justin Herbert rookie. Very nice. Little print dust there on the bottom. Not a dinged corner. Then we have a Keenan Allen parallel, serial number to 499. Then we have a Living Legends insert, Dan Marino. Carson Wentz base. And Adam Thielen base. All right, so that is all of our regular packs. Now we have our encased autograph pack. What could it be? And Alan Lazard Mirage autograph. And that is serial numbered 42 of 99. I'm not going to lie, that's not what I was hoping for. All right, so now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. Guess it would help if I put the list up on the screen. All right, so let's see, where do we start? Oh, first, let me check and make sure that on our lineage card, since it's a triple player card, see that there are 3 different folks that have those players. So Jim Kelly, Ouija has Jim Kelly, who has Josh. Ouija has Jim Kelly and Josh Allen. So Ouija automatically gets the card because they own more than 50% of the players on the card. All right. Well, congratulations on that. All right. Let's see, we got our autograph. We'll start with our base rookies. and go through those. We'll go through our base set parallels and then all of our acetate inserts. We had 10 of those. All right, so our first base set rookie is Justin Herbert. And that goes to Reds 8453. Congratulations on that. Very nice card. Next base rookie is Jonathan Taylor. And that goes to Troll 224240. Congratulations on that. And then our next rookie is Keyshawn Vaughn. And that goes to G.I. Jamie. Congrats on that. Then our next rookie is Chase Young. And that goes to G.I. Jamie as well. Doubling up back to back. Congrats on those. And then next is Gabriel Davis. And that goes to Ouija 5443. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Jerry Jeudy going to Alexander Wolf 4. Congrats on that. And then our next rookie is LaMichael P. Ryan. And that goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. And then our last rookie is James Morgan. And I believe he also had a parallel pulled as well. And both of those go to Ben Pa 83. Congrats on those. All right, so next we'll go through our parallels. Our first one is Keenan Allen, serial number to 499. And that goes to Eric. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next is our Odell Beckham Jr. Sapphire parallel, serial number to 199. And that goes to Damo 4960. Congrats on that. And then next is our Henry Ruggs III rookie parallel, serial number to 499. And that goes to G.I. Jamie with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our last base set parallel is our Will Fuller, serial number to 399. And that goes to G.I. Jamie with the quad. Congrats on that. So now we will go through our acetate inserts. Give me just a second to kind of sort those out a little bit. All right, so our first insert is our Living Legends Brian Urlacher insert. And that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then next is our Dan Marino Living Legends insert. And that goes to Jestray 2. Congrats on that. And then next is our Joe Montana Astounding insert. And that goes to Warren a few times. Congrats on that. And then next is our Peyton Manning Astounding insert. And that goes to Eric. Congrats on that. And then next is our Drew Brees Shining Star insert. And that goes to G.I. Jamie. Congrats on that. And then next is our DK Metcalf Shining Star insert. And that goes to Robert. Congrats on that, Robert. And then next is our TJ Watt Clear Shots insert. And that goes to Mayor. Congrats on that. And the next is our DK Metcalf Clear Shot, which goes to Robert. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then our last clear shot insert is Patrick Mahomes. And that goes to Seattle Sports Nut. Congratulations on that. And then our last insert is our Jalen Hurts Mystique insert. And that goes to 8304 Dodge Guy. Congratulations on that. Not too shabby there. So then next we'll go through our hits, and our first one is our Van Jefferson Instant Impact Jumbo Jersey. And that goes to Ryhug 2629. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jalen Johnson Rookie Signs Autograph, serial numbered to 99. And that goes to Reds 8453. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is our Alan Lazard Mirage Autograph that is encased, serial number 299. And that goes to Begley 33. Congrats on that. And then our last hit in our Illusions box is our redemption card for a Brandon Ayuk First Impressions Autographed Memorabilia Red Parallel, which I take to be a rookie patch autograph. And that goes to the Brandon Ayuk spot. And that goes to Lawrence. Congrats on that, Lawrence. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Illusions Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everyone that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in a few minutes with our 2021 Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks again, everybody. All right, give me just a few minutes to get our Tier 1 list straightened up. I know that folks have been buying spots all through the evening while I've been breaking because we had a ton left when I got started. So it is going to take me a few minutes to get our list updated. We might still have some spots left in it. I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't looked in a while. Things have been kind of going back to back to back all evening. It's just one of those evenings. So let me take a quick peek at that and see where we're at with it. I feel somewhat confident. Well, sorry about that, Julie. Sometimes, unfortunately, that does happen. All right. Looks like we have sold some spots. So let me update this list and we'll get started. Trying to figure out the easiest way of doing this. Thanks to everybody picking up all of those spots this evening. I certainly appreciate it. Just getting our list up to date. Donnie, it just happened. We just finished it up about 5 minutes ago. I want to say it started about 8:20, 8:25. So if you rewind the live feed about 30 minutes, I think it'll take you right to the beginning of it. I'm just getting our list finalized for Tier 1. We're running a smidge behind this evening, which is rough because we're usually pretty prompt on schedule. No problem, Donnie. Okay, got the list ready. Let me get the random set and we'll get started. Since we're woefully behind, good gracious. Sometimes it's like that. Alrighty, without further delay, let's get started with our 2021 Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Warren a few times in the top spot. And 1970 GTO Cox in the bottom spot. So we will just cut and paste that against our alphabetical player list. I know there's a few folks in this break that are breaking with us for the first time. So if you happen to be with us in the live stream and have any questions or anything, by all means, please put those in the chat. So I'm just going to cut and paste our list over to the right. I'm going to sort by everyone's eBay IDs, and then we're going to scroll through our list so everybody can see which players they have before we open our box. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Ooh. Our first autograph is Rise Hoskins, serial number to 200. And our second autograph is a Monte Harris rookie autograph, serial number to 300. And then our last card in the box is a Jim Thome jersey, serial number to 299. Alrighty, now that we have opened our box, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our Jim Thome jersey, and that goes to Lars 2765. Congrats on that, Lawrence. And then next is our Monte Harris rookie autograph. And that goes to 54 hits. Congrats on that, Richard. And then lastly is our Rise Hoskins autograph. Serial number to 200. And that goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. Awesome. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2021 Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And that concludes our schedule. We are all done. That's all she wrote. Whew, what a night. Very nice. Opened a lot of fun stuff. Got some nice stuff. Thanks everybody for joining us this evening. I certainly appreciate it. I've got the schedule set up there. You can see in the bottom right portion of the screen for next Saturday. I'll have that posted in the blog section of the website tomorrow as well. But I appreciate everybody that bought all the spots in our breaks this evening. I know we had quite a bit when we got started this evening, so I certainly appreciate that and appreciate everybody's patience as we seemed like constantly running behind the entire evening, but we got there eventually. So I guess that's all that matters. Y'all know how I am. I hate being off schedule. It drives me crazy. But it wasn't too bad, I guess. And yeah, hope everybody had a great time. I know I certainly did, even if I was rushed. Seemed like we pulled some nice stuff, which is always awesome. Whew. I have to say I'm a little tired, which is kind of bad after only breaking a couple hours. But I don't think I ever did catch my breath. But it was fun. Appreciate all of you joining us. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend and next week. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here next Saturday. Thanks again, everybody. I just realized I had myself on mute the whole time. Could you all hear anything I was saying? I think I was on mute, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I meant to talk about what Dusty had mentioned in the chat about the whole Tops thing and Fanatics thing, and I'd really meant to kind of discuss that with everybody, or at least just get it off my chest, frankly, during the breaks. And I seemed like I was kind of running behind one break to the next, and just trying to scramble to keep close to schedule, and didn't really say much about it. But uh, I'm not going to over dramatize it or anything. Obviously, I wasn't directly involved in it. I had been involved in a very similar situation back in '05 when Donruss Playoff had their baseball license yanked, as I was a baseball brand manager at that time at the company. So, and I honestly, I still have a lot of friends and acquaintances and former coworkers at Panini America. Frankly, there are a lot of people that are still there today that were there when I left in '05. I have a lot of good friends that are still there, that work for the company, and obviously it's a pretty jarring thing, and I'm sure it was for the people at Tops too. So, um, it was a rough back half of the week. Uh, just I know for collectors and hobbyists, it's difficult to see that news because you've collected Tops for most of you as long as you can remember, and then you read the headline that after 25 they're not going to have a baseball license, and um, Fanatics is taking over, as they have in other areas of licensed sporting goods. I mean, this isn't a new thing for them. They've done the same thing with jerseys and T-shirts, and they did it with even like with NASCAR. The trailers at the track. They took that over several years ago, and that used to be more of a mom and pop thing. So, I mean, it's just it was a it was a rough week for a lot of people. Um, and I'm very sympathetic to that. It was rough for collectors and hobbyists alike, kind of having the carpet yanked out from underneath your feet, and really not knowing, and not having any definitive answers as to what the future really looks like, because no one obviously came out and said anything. Fanatics is not going to make any. I don't think they'll make any official statements until they actually launch the joint company that they're putting together with the leagues and the players association. So I don't expect anything official from them. Tops isn't going to say anything. The only announcement they made was that they were dissolving, going public, with the SPAC, that they had made the arrangements to do that with months ago. That's the only public statement they're making. They're not going to make any more. I dare say I don't think the folks at Panini America are going to make any statements. Um, so I think for now everybody's kind of left in the dark, and there's some folks that may think they know what's going on, and I'll even tell you I kind of think what will happen in the future, but nobody knows for certain except for the direct principals at all of those companies. So I will say that I would be shocked if there are not Topps branded baseball card products in the year 2026. I would be baffled and flabbergasted and offended and every other terrible adjective that you can pop in your head at this very moment. I just don't think it'll happen. I think that uh, whoever owns the brands, and I don't know who that uh, will be in a position to produce cards. And if that means Fanatics owns all of Topps' intellectual properties, which that's probably a strong likelihood, then they'll be the ones uh, doing the manufacturing and the distribution. But so I don't think all is lost per se. But I think there's going to be a lot of upheaval and some shifts in the marketplace and some paradigm shifts. And frankly, some of those are long overdue from a distribution standpoint. So, but yeah, and I appreciate you all hearing me out and listening to me get this off my chest, because I haven't said much. I tweeted a little bit about it Thursday night, and a little bit yesterday and today, but I, I haven't said a lot about it. But frankly, out of respect for my friends, uh, because I have kind of three sets of opinions. I have personal opinions that are based on my relationships and friendships with people that are directly involved in the situation. I have an overall kind of industry opinion about kind of how things are going to shift and how things are going to look once everything's shifted. And then I kind of have a third and very minor opinion about how it impacts me personally, which is minimal. Obviously, I break one box at a time. I'm not buying cases. I don't, so for me, it's no big deal. I'll do what I've always done. So that's not that big of a, thing. I'll continue to do my box breaks like I do just because I like doing it. So I don't see much impeding that, honestly. I mean, I can buy a box anywhere. So, but again, it's just, it's weird. It's a weird deal. And, obviously, outside of the principles involved, nobody expected it. But, I think there are some smart people that knew that it could happen just given uh, fanatics and their growth in the last decade and their desire to develop vertically. It makes sense. I don't know if any business people are really shocked by it. They've got, um, they're set up for this. They're set up pretty well for it from a overall business standpoint. So, it is what it is. But I don't think that from just a strictly a collector standpoint, I don't think all is lost. And I think there's some things coming from this that will probably benefit the end user, the collector that's just looking to open some packs or get a blaster box at Target or a hobby box at your LCS. I think at the end of the day that there are probably some benefits to it as well. So anyway, I appreciate y'all listening to me ramble on. I'm going to sign off on here and start uploading some videos to the YouTube channel. But again, I hope all of you had a good time. I know I certainly did. I appreciate all of you that stick with me through the live stream and all of the support that you give me with the breaks. And I don't want you to think that that goes unnoticed because it certainly doesn't. And well, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll hope to see you here next Saturday. Thanks again, everybody.